Magandang araw sa inyo lahat. Isa na naman talakayan mga karatsadahan. Pero bago tayo magumpisa sa isang makabuluhang impormasyon na ating ipapalabas, ay shoutout muna sa mga Facebook group na alam natin nakasama natin or lagi nating nakakasama na siyang tanda bilang suporta sa BBM Sara Unity Team ng BBM Sara Nationwide Solid Supporters Facebook page at Protect Bongbong Marcos, the next President Group. Lahat ng iyan ay makikita sa Facebook. Bakit natin nasabi na unity team support ng Facebook group yan? Dahil hindi po makasarili ang mga admin and members dyan. Kung ano ang kapakipakinabang na impormasyon about kay BBM, sinishare po ng bawat isa dyan. Kung ano po ang kasiraan sa mga fake news at propaganda laban kay BBM na ginagawa ng mga politiko man yan, supporters ng ibang kandidato, mga bias na mainstream media man, o di naman kaya mga epal at kupal na vloggers, ay nagkakaisa po ang bawat grupo na ito na ipalabas ang katotohanan. Simula sa admin hanggang sa members, likers, followers at mga audience na aktibo sa pagkomento sa mga post upang makapagbigay ng opinion nila. Maprotektahan lamang si BBM at ang katotohanan. So una natin i-shoutout ay ang taga Ilocos Norte kami. Sunod naman ay BBM Youth Movement Pangasinan. Ilocano kami nga naragsak. Taga La Union kami. Pangasinan for BBM. Solid North BBM at Isabela BBM supporters. Siyempre, shoutout na rin sa bagong nag-subscribe sa channel natin na si Joey Joya at si Bato Jutsu. Kung sino ka man, no? Baka ikaw na si Bato Sai. Joke lang. Salamat. Sa inyo lahat, maraming salamat. Alright, let's start. Kung si BBM ang heart of the Filipinos ngayon dahil sa wala na siyang kalaban sa pagka-first place, sabi nga nila. Second place na nga lang daw ang pinaglalabanan ni Isko at Lenny. Ito talaga. Kaya mga napapanood lang natin, nababasa. Ewan ko kung mga biro-biro lang din yun. Pero bago si BBM, may nagpatibok sa puso natin at nananatili siya hanggang ngayon. Huwag nating tatanggalin at kakalimutan si President Duterte. Yun! Tama kayo. Si President Duterte ang laman ng topic natin ngayon dahil sa kahanga-hanga talagang nagawa nito kung saan ang mga proyektong infrastruktura ni dating Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos ay talagang ipinagpatuloy ng kanyang administrasyon at ginawa niyang reality ito. Para kay Pangulong Duterte, it doesn't matter kung sino ang nagplano o mayroong idea nito. Sino ang nag-umpisa. Dahil ang mahalaga ay ito ang dapat at maisakatuparan dahil para ito sa bansa at sambayanang Pilipino. So matatandaan pa nga natin na kumuha pa raw si Pangulong Duterte ng mga blueprint from Marcos para sa proyektong build projects. At matatandaan din na in relation sa kahalagahan ng infrastructure projects na ito bilang accomplishment ni Ferdinand Marcos, kaugnay sa mission and vision niyang mapaunlad ang bansa at kalidad ng pamumuhay natin, ay naging topic na rin natin ito dati sa naunang content at inilabas na video dito sa channel natin na ito. Ang nangyari nga lamang, naudlot ang ibang proyekto. Yung iba na umpisahan pero di natapos ng sumunod na administrasyon after ni Macoy dahil nanguna ang korupsyon. Pero kay President Duterte, katulad ng sinabi ko, from fantasy, naging reality. Di ba? Fantasy into reality. So bago natin ibigay o ipalabas ang impormasyon na ito, gusto ko sanang pakinggan ninyo maigi at isapuso ninyo ang bawat detalye na inyong mapapanood dahil ito ay para sa bansa natin at mamamayang Pilipino na sa susunod na Pangulo ay makita ninyo kung sino pa talaga ang magpapatuloy nito at hindi yung gagamitin ang infrastructure projects na ito or programa na katulad nito para magkaroon lamang ng korupsyon dahil sa perang iniluluwal o inilalabas sa mga proyektong ito dahil napakalaki ng budget na inilalabas rito. So ito na. Listen up. Listen good. Watch.
In the past few days, I have been receiving requests to respond to or comment on a trending post stating that a number of completed and ongoing projects of the Department of Transportation started in the previous administration. Once and for all, please allow me to respectfully address this issue, in order to clear all the confusion, misconception and misinformation. To put things in the proper context, let me first say that we, at the DOTR, are most conscious of our history and have always conveyed our respect to all previous administrations and the work that they have done. In fact, Secretariat has consistently been reminding us to be very careful in highlighting the historical context of our projects, whether completed or ongoing. To be fair, let me state there are indeed build projects that have been conceived, proposed, and studied prior to the Duterte administration. But, let it be clear that most of these projects were conceived several decades ago, and not just in the previous administration, and only during the Duterte administration are these projects turning from plans into reality. Let me cite a few. 1. Bicol International Airport. The original pre-feasibility study of the Bicol International Airport (BIA) predates back in 1996, and the notice to proceed for the construction of the said project was given in 2003. After years of delay and 3 groundbreakings before the Duterte administration came in, the Bicol International Airport (BIA) is now finally complete. The fast-paced construction works at the airport, which only began in December 2016, paved the way for its formal inauguration on the 7th of October 2021, led by President Rodrigo Roa Duterte and Secretary Tugada. Commercial operations immediately commenced on the next day. 2. MRT-7. It took nearly 20 years from the submission of the MRT-7 unsolicited proposal before the actual construction started in the Duterte administration. The submission of the unsolicited proposal for the MRT-7 project was made on August 27, 2001. Its concession agreement was signed on August 18, 2008. As of June 2016, not a single post has been built, not a single train has been delivered. Actual construction of the project only began in August 2016, during the Duterte administration, and under the leadership of Secretary Art Tugada in DOTR. Now, after 2 decades, construction is in full swing, and the delivery of brand new trains from South Korea have already started. 3. Metro Manila Subway Project (MMSP). A subway for Metro Manila had been conceived and proposed as early as 1973. As of June 2016, it had no completed feasibility study, no NETA board approval, no financing, and no contract whatsoever. Now, the project is investment approved and funded, with its partial operability civil works and trains contracted out. In short, for more than 40 years and 6 administrations, all we had were proposal, studies, drawings, and presentations. Below is the list of milestones achieved for the Metro Manila Subway Project, 2016-2017, JICA Feasibility Study. September 12, 2017, NETA Board Investment Approval March 16, 2018, JICA Loan Agreement Signing November 2018, Contract Signing for MMSP General Consultant Feb 2019, Contract Signing for Design-Build Contractor of Partial Operability Section Deck 2020, Contract Signing for MMSP Trains Feb 5, 2021, Arrival of first of 25 tunnel boring machines for LRT-1 Cavite Extension. The LRT-1 Cavite Extension project was delayed for almost 19 years before the Duterte administration came in. It was approved by the NETA Investment Coordination Committee as early as August 25, 2000. As of June 2016, not a single post has been built, and not a single train has been delivered. Now, construction is in full swing. On the 9th of August 2021, the project marked another milestone after successfully installing its girders through the full-span girder launching method along the Cavitex. The first batch of 124th generation trains has already been delivered from Spain and Mexico. 5. North-South Commuter Railway (NSCR) project. The North-South Commuter Railway project was studied in 1993 with the government of Spain, studied again in 1999 with the government of Japan, financed by China in 2002, which then resulted to legal battles in the international arena. Northrail versus Sinomac. As of June 2016, it had no contract, no train was delivered, and no physical progress can be seen. Now, allow me to point out a very important accomplishment that most might have forgotten, which was in fact very instrumental to the eventual construction of the current NSCR. Prior to the Duterte administration, and before the actual construction of the NSCR segments by the current DOTR and PNR, the Philippine government was locked up in a legal dispute with China National Machinery and Equipment Corp. Group, now named China National Machinery Industry Corporation or Sinomac, the former contractor of the 80 km Caloocan to Malolos segment of the North Rail project. In 2017, North Luzon Railways Corporation, represented by its ex officio chairman, DOTR Secretary Art Tugada, together with BCDA President Vince Dizon, finally concluded an out-of-court historic settlement agreement over North Rail's dispute with Sinomac, which saved the Philippine government over $100 million or more than P5 billion in potential payment of claims to Sinomac and hundreds of millions of pesos in legal fees and arbitration costs. The settlement agreement also ensured that there would be no more contractual issues that may hamper or compromise the development of the daughter PNR Manila to Clark Railway project. Now, with the help from the Japanese government and the Asian Development Bank, PNR Clark Phase 1 Tutuban to Malolos segment is in full swing construction. Clark Phase 2 Malolos to Clark segment is ongoing construction. While the contracts for the construction of PNR Calamba is ongoing review for concurrence, following which the contracts will be awarded and signed and construction will very soon be mobilized. 6. Mindanao Railway. The Mindanao Railway project has been conceived as early as 1950. As of June 2016, it had no completed feasibility study, no NETA board approval, no financing, and no contract whatsoever. Now, the project is investment approved and clearing works (ROA) are ongoing. 7. Bohol Panglao International Airport. The feasibility study for the Bohol Panglao International Airport (BPIA) was conceived in 2000. The Bohol Panglao International Airport, which was completed during President Duterte's term, started construction in 2015. When we came in June 2016, the project has already incurred 47% slippage. The daughter CAP expedited its completion, leading to its inauguration on the 27th of November 2018. Now, also known as the Green Gateway to the World, the airport holds the distinction as the country's first eco-airport, as it was declared a model for eco-technology in building airports in the country. 8. Mactan Cebu International Airport. The construction works for the new passenger terminal building of the MCIA was 11 months delayed when the current DOTR entered in June 2016. Sec Tugada ordered for the immediate formulation of an efficient catch-up plan, in order to complete the project on schedule in June 2018. Now, the airport, dubbed as the world's friendliest resort airport, has won several international awards due to its world-class architecture. 9. LRT2 East Extension, Marikina Pasig, Antipolo, Rizal. The proposal for the LRT2 extension line was first identified in the 1999 Metro Manila Urban Integration Study in 1996-1999. The project was included in the investment program of the national government, both in the 2005 Medium-Term Philippine Development Plan and 2009 Comprehensive Integrated Infrastructure Program. The series of feasibility studies that eventually led to the investment approval for the LRT2 East Extension project started in 2009. The NETA board approval was obtained in September 2012, and the first out of 3 construction contracts, viaducts, was awarded on the 23rd of December 2014. The Duterte administration, meanwhile, had completed the project's right-of-way acquisition, especially for the stations awarded the second out of 3 constructions contracts stations. The 9th of December 2016, as well as the 3rd construction contracts electromechanical systems, the 14th of December 2018, and finally completed the project for the benefit of the riding public. It is therefore clear that the LRT2 East Extension project was actually 2 decades in the making, encompassing 4 administrations. Why include these projects in Build? The Build infrastructure program is the centerpiece and call to action program of the Duterte administration to fully recognize and fast-track all infrastructure projects, big or small, that have been conceptualized or planned or executed, most especially those which will have significant impact in boosting our economy and improving or enhancing the movement of people, goods and services. It is the battle cry and guiding principle adopted by the Duterte administration to bring about the golden age of infrastructure in the country. The BBB has no political color, and the government decisively pursued the infrastructure projects, regardless of who conceptualized or initiated them. What is important is that these projects are deemed worthy to develop, and whose long-term effect will be most beneficial to our people and our beloved Philippines. Notwithstanding the tense and acrimonious political debates and engagement that we are currently experiencing, what should be upheld and considered in each project is not the how started, but the why we are doing these projects and initiatives, and who is this for. These projects, after all, are for the Filipino people.
Ayan. Anong masasabi nyo mga karatsada? Hindi ba sadya naman talaga nakakatouch? Di ba? Katulad kapag idinidetalye at isinasalaysay ang mga mabubuting nagawa ng Marcoses, lalo na si Apolacay, hanggang kay BBM, ay ganun din ngayon ang nararamdaman natin sa ginawa ni Pangulong Duterte. At syempre, kaagapay ang DOTR sa pamumuno ni Artugade bilang katuwang at pinagkakatiwalaan ni PRRD. Thanks to you, President Duterte at Secretary Tugade. Maraming salamat din kay Asek Libiran na naglabas ng impormasyong ito. Credit ang video na ito sa iyo and our regards with many thanks. Ayan ha. Napapaisip tuloy ako. Bakit ni isang mainstream media wala man lang nagtanong o nag-interview kay Asek Libiran para sa napakagandang accomplishment ni Duterte kaugnay sa impormasyong ito na inilabas niya? Di ba? Ni isang tanong man lang sana para sa kahit sa isang proyekto dito sa mga nabanggit natin ay wala. Di ba? Samantalang may mga napaka-critical pala ng mga ibang proyekto kasi dumaan pa sa mga legal aspects ito na talagang dininig muna bago itinuloy at naisakatuparan. Di ba? At kayo naman, nagpapanggap na solid DDS kuno na vloggers, ha? Mga vloggers na nagpapanggap na DDS. Putak lang ng putak at puro Gcash at donations alam ninyo, samantalang ito kahanga-hangan nagawa ni PRRD. Flash kayo ng flash eh. Flash kayo ng flash ng mga Gcash, mga donations, anong pinagsas. Hindi ninyo maidetalya o may lagay sa content ninyo ang mga katulad nito. Para sana yung mga followers o subscribers nyo o viewers ay maniwala naman sa inyo. Hindi ba? DDS tapos pag tinanong kayo kung ano ba yung mga 5, man lang i-highlights ninyo yung mga 5 na nagawa or kabilang sa mga build project na baka puro bypass roads masasabi ninyo. Samantalang kami at ng iba pa, no? Hindi na namin kailangan mag-interview or ma-interview si Pangulo katulad ng pa-feeling close ninyo kuno. Yung iba kasi, mag-i-interview tapos parang bata lang magsusumbong. Tapos kalaunan, ayun, munti ka makasira pa sa imahe ng Pangulo, puro fake news. Mga unyangon nagpapanggap. O yan mga karatsadahan, ano? Kung nagustuhan ninyo ang topic natin, huwag ninyong kalimutan mag-subscribe at mag-comment ng inyong opinion. I-share po ninyo ang mga video natin, lalo na kung ito ay ready to para sa isang matinong politiko na talaga namang sadyang nagtatrabaho. Hindi katulad ng mga iba na opposition ka nga, okay, trabaho mo na magbigay ng mga criticism, pero wala ka naman nagawa. Hindi mo iniisip na kayong mga nagbibigay, politiko nagbibigay ng mga kritisismo na wala nang ginawa, wala nang mga trabaho talaga na ipapakita, walang mga productivity, walang matatawag na accomplishment, ay parte kayo ng gobyerno. Huwag niyong kakalimutan yan. Na yan sinisira ninyo, ibigyan niyo ng mga kritisismo at sinisira ninyo, ay sa inyo rin bumabalik yan. Nagbabackfire yan sa inyo dahil buti nga yung binibigyan niyo ng kritisismo, nagtatrabaho, samantalang kayo putak ng putak, ngawa ng ngawa. So malamang, hindi na kayo mailuluklok pa. Lalo na kayong mga datihan na dyan. Tumanda na dyan sa Senado. Tumanda na sa posisyon. Yan. Alright? Adios.